Welcome back, guys. After we've used the whole customization, we've built the whole pages and all that. So let's publish this website right now. So all I have to do is to click on the publish button. So let's click on the publish button to see more publication. And here we are. We have the web address. So here in the web address, we could add a custom domain. You could go ahead to add a custom domain or use a free Google site domain. So you could use a free Google site domain or you use a custom domain, as you could see from here. So we could say anyone, as you could see from here. We're going to just do the custom domain and everything. So let's do a custom domain right now. So I'm going to use a custom domain. I'm going to just click on custom domain right away. So I'm going to click on custom domain. So let's click on that right now. So I'm going to click on custom domain and having to click on custom domain. So it brings me to where I could use the custom domain. So all I have to do is to click on manage, and that way we're going to be able to use a custom domain. So I could say manage, and having to manage, we're going to start the setup right now, and this is where we're going to start the setup. But we are going to talk about using the custom domain later on. So you could start the setup of a custom domain. So we're going to talk about it later on, but right now let's just publish this website for free. And all we have to do is to click on the publish button, like I said, and give a web address. So this will be sites.google.com view AIPSDS. So this is the initial domain. So this is a free domain. Then we're going to put AIPSDS or anything you want to put. Then you publish the website right here. So having to publish this right now, people can view this website with your link. So you could just click on view, and this is the link right here. As you could see, the link is showing right there. So you could see this is the link to the website, and currently we are in the contact us. So this is the link to the website, and currently we are in the contact us. All we have to do is to go back to home. So we could navigate the website from here. We just go back to home, and it's going to bring us to home. So this is the website we've created so far. We are seeing it live on a browser. So you could actually create a simple free website for people and for brands, just to have that online or internet presence. And that's what we just did. So you could check out the website. We're a leading tech firm, the best service, the best tech. So you schedule a call, you see our services, you could change that, and you see the address. So you could just go on to say services, and you see your services right there. You collapse this, then you see what the services is made up of, and here we are. So you could do more customization to that. Then we'll come to about, and you see your about us. So you could create a simple website, and you see team members right here. Then you come to contact, you're going to see the contact us button. Then you could use the search icon as well. So basically, we've created a full website, and the website is looking good right away. Now we want to add a custom domain to our website that we created on Google Sites. And right now, we want to have access to our domain name. All we have to do now is to try to connect that domain name to our Google site. And right now, the button I will use is the settings button. I will use the settings button, which is this, to access the custom domain panel. So I'm going to click on that, and having to click on this, I'm going to come to custom domain. This custom domain right here. I'm going to come to that. So I'm going to come to custom domains. So with this, all you need to do is to get a domain name, just a domain name. Google is going to host it for you for free. So right now, I want to start the setup. I will have to click on start setup to continue. So I'm going to start setup right away. So I'm going to click on start setup, and right now I'm going to input the domain name we bought on Namecheap, which is aipsds.com. So I'm going to proceed right now to write the domain name, which is aipsds.com. Yes, now we are good to go. So I have this, and this domain name is not verified. So we need to verify ownership. How do we go about that? So I'll click on verify ownership. So there's something called Google My Console. So I'll use Google My Console to verify my ownership. So I'll click on that. So I'm going to click on verify ownership right away, and I'm going to be brought to my Google console. So I have to verify ownership, and right now, here we are. So here is www.aipsds.com. It brought it automatically. So all I have to do is to verify my ownership. So let me do that right away. So I'm going to click on continue. I'm going to click on continue right here to do that. So I'm going to continue right away, and I'm going to continue, and right here to verify ownership, all we have to do is to select record type. We need to select the test record type in our domain name, as you could see from here. So it says you should select the test record type, which is this. It says record type is test. Then sign into your domain name. be it Namecheap or GoDaddy. This is the second step. And the third step is copy this test record to into DNS configuration for AI-PSDS.com. So we're going to use this copy button to copy that. So we're going to copy the DNS record right away and we're going to verify. So let's go back to that right now. So let me come back to my panel, to my Namecheap dashboard. So this is my Namecheap dashboard, and all I have to do is to click on. So you could see this is our domain list. If you have more than one domain, you could come to your domain list to check them out. So I'm going to come to the domain list, and having to come to the domain list, we'll be able to check this out. And right here in the domain list, all I have to do is to click on manage. Yes, all I have to do is to click on this manage right here. So I'm going to click on manage right now, and having to click on manage is going to bring me somewhere here, and here we are. So what I want to do now is I need to add a test type of name server. So let's see how to go about that. So we're going to come to advanced DNS. As you can see from here, we're going to come to advanced DNS to continue our setup. So I come to advanced DNS, and here in advanced DNS we have the host records, we have the DNS sec, and we have the main settings, we have the personal DNS server, and this is where we're going to try to add our server. So right now I want to create records. So we're going to find the host record. This is where we're going to find the host record, and what we want to click on is to change DNS type. So this is it right here, change DNS type. Yeah, that's it right there. So I'll change DNS type, I'll click on that, and coming back here, we're going to be able to change the DNS type. So right now you have a custom DNS, and let's see what we have right here. So we're going to say Namecheap. So we're going to have something like, so to proceed, what I did right now is to make it name cheap basic DNS. So it has to be name cheap basic DNS right now. And having two BDs, we're going to come to the advanced DNS right now to do that. So I'm going to come to the advanced DNS, and I'm going to come to the advanced DNS. There we're going to see our host records. So we want to change the host records right away. So this is the host records. So right now, I have to delete all the host record I'm seeing right now. We don't need any host record, because the only host record we need is a text host record. As you could see from here, we have a test host record. That's what it means. And you could use a CNAME as well, but we are not using a CNAME because it's so long. So we're going to use the TXT. So coming to advanced, all I have to do is to delete all these records that I'm seeing right now, all these records right here. So I'm going to have them deleted. If you want to see it your all these records, I'm going to have them deleted. And to have them deleted, I'm going to use this button, this delete button right here, to have them all deleted. So let's do that right away. So I'm going to delete the first, yes. I'm going to delete the second record. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. So right now I want to add a new record. That's what it is. So I'm going to add a new record. I'm going to use this to add a new record. So let me add a new record right now. And having to add a new record, I'll choose the TXT. So we have different records right here, but what record we want to do is TXT right now. So I'm going to choose TXT record. So I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to type in the host of the record. The host will be an art, so it's going to be an art. We are pointing this to this. So we're going to bring in the test record. We're going to copy this right now. So we're going to bring in this. So I'm going to use the copy button to copy that. Yes, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to come back to my advanced DNS settings on Namecheap, and I'm going to paste that value into this. Then I'm going to paste that value. All I have to do is to click on this mark. I'm going to click on that to authorize that. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to click on that. We just added a TST record, and what I want to do now, we just added a TST record. What I want to do now is to go back to my Google console where I want to verify the domain name. So I'm going to click on verify right now. I'm going to click on this verify right now. So let's do that. So I'm going to click on verify, and let's see if this gets verified. So it says ownership failed. It says we couldn't find a verification token in your domains TST. We found this DNS TST record instead. So we're going to see sometimes DNS changes can take a while to appear. Please wait a few hours, then you open your property in search console. If verification fails again, try adding a different DNS TST record. So we're going to wait for that to get, like, we it's going to take 30 minutes for it to. So let's do the verify again. We can choose verify later, and later on, yes, this has been verified. So you could see after I clicked on verification, this has been verified, and right now our domain name has been verified. So we've been able to connect this to our Google site, and that way we have a custom domain to our Google site. So you could create website for different brands. You just a domain name, just a static website for businesses to have a website and to get information online about them. So here we are, and we've created a very good website with Google Sites, and we've connected our custom domain name to it. So yes, we're going to click on done, and there we are. So I'm going to come back to this, and I'm going to come back to this. So let me try to see if the website is properly fixed now. So let me just type aipsds.com on Google and see if it takes us to the Google website. So it's now it's fixed. So let's come back here, and right now we're going to try to refresh this. Let's see what we have so far. So I'm going to click on settings. I'm going to come to custom domain name, and I'm going to start the setup. And right now, so we're going to wait for that to get. So let's do that again. Let's use the aaiPSDS.com. Let's see if we have anything going on for us. aaiPSDS.com. It's going to take a while for it to start loading this website. So let me let's start. And in a separate type, sign in your domain registrar website. Go to your DNS. Okay, we've done this. This is name destination. Enter. Okay, in CNAME destination. Oh, so in CNAME destination, we're going to enter the. Okay, so let's go back here. So let's see. It says CNAME destination. We have, okay, coming back here. It says in a separate type, sign in your domain. Go to your DNS settings. Create a new CNAME entry under CNAME value or alias. You type www. Okay, so let's do this right now. On that name, save changes, come back to this tab and click done. Okay, so let's proceed right now. The second thing we need to do now is to create a CNAME. So I'm going to add a new record from our name chip. So we are not even done yet. So I'm going to add a new record. Yes. So let me add a new record. And right now, what the record I want to add is a CNAME. So I want to add a CNAME record. So let's add a CNAME record. And in the hosts, you could see from here what it says as in the host, we're going to type www. So we're going to type www dot, yeah, to just www. That's the first step. That's what we are seeing here. So the first step is to create a new cinema entry, and we're going to enter www. Okay, so I just entered that, and the next thing is to add a CNAME destination, which is this ghs.googlehosted.com, and we're going to include the last period. As you can see, it says right here that you should include period at the end. So we're going to do that right now. So let's copy this. Let's copy DHS. The bolded text is what we're going to copy. So we're going to copy DHS, and we're going to put the dots at the end. So yes, copy that, and I'll paste that to the target. I'm going to do paste, and I'm going to add a dot at the end of it. Yes, so we are good to go. I will do the same thing. So I'm going to click on this to save changes. So let me save changes that way. I'm going to save changes, and here we are. So I just did that, and all I have to do is to come to my Google website back. Then right now, all we have to do, the final step, is to click on done. So let's click on done right away. So I'm going to click on done, and it's trying to assign the domain. So right now the custom domain is assigned to this website. Now we just successfully connect the www.aipsds.com to this Google website, and all we have to do now is to publish. Yes, there are no unpublished changes. So let's just refresh this page and see if that is working already. So we are going to wait for that to start working. So right now we have all these, and all we have to do now is to check the settings, check the custom domains. As you could see, we've assigned www.aipsds.com. All we have to do now is to wait for it to get loaded, and that will take about 30 to 1 hour. But right now we'll be able to connect that. But before the end of this course, we'll be able to access how to see the website from www.aipsds.com. So right now I want to talk about website settings. So basically we've done the custom domain name, and what we want to do now is to check other settings. So I'm going to click on settings. I'm going to click on the icon, and the first settings are explained these navigation settings to you, what it is. So you could actually change your navigation mode to the sidebar or top bar, and you can make your color transparent, or you add a color. So if you want to, that's just what that is. So we've done this before. You could either change it to side or it stays on top, and I prefer it staying on top, and that's where it is right now. So this color, you could change the color of the navigation dashboard. So when you change it to white, it changes the color to white as we are seeing it right now. But that's not what I want. I prefer the transparent, so I'll go back to transparent, and we're going to leave it at transparent. So brand images, for instance, if you have a logo for the brand, you get a logo for the brand, then you upload your logo easily. That way you get a logo for the brand and you'll be able to use that. But I don't have a logo right now. If you want to design a logo, you know where to design a logo. We have canva.com. So you could easily design a logo from canva.com. So I'm going to use, all I have to do is to, you could design a logo from canva.com. All I have to do now is to just try to download the logo, then I'm going to use that logo. So let me just look for AIPSGS logo. So let me just look for something like that logo. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to come to my images, and I'm going to try to use one of this logo. So this is one of the brand I consult for. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use that as an example for you people. So yeah, right here, I just downloaded the logo, and coming back here, I'm going to try to upload a logo. So all I have to do is to upload a logo right now, and that's the logo right here. So I'm going to upload that. And right now we have that uploaded. And right here, my favorite icon, use logo color for your team. Yes, let's use logo color for my team. That is very easy. So that makes it more easier, as you could see, having to use the logo color for the team. It makes it more easier. So right now, that's what I just did. And my favorite icon, you know what favorite icons are? This is an example of a favorite icon. Let me show you. So for canva.com, that's favorite icon. For Google, that's the favorite icon. For Namecheap, this is the favorite icon. For our website currently, these are our favorite icon, but we could have all that changed. So right now, let me just upload my favorite icon. I'm going to use the upload button to upload a new favorite icon, and that's what I just did. All I have to do is to proceed. So right now, we just have all these. Then we could come back to the navigation to select, to change the color. So we're going to come to the color mode. We want to change the color, which is right here. So let's change the color to white, since our logo is carrying a white color right now. As you can see, I'm seeing the logo from here. So we could change it to white so that everything could rhyme. So let me change it to white, and here we are. So here we just change it to white, and you could see we have the logo right here. We have the logo right here. And when we load the website, our favorite icon will show from here. So that's favorite icon. So let me go back to more settings and let's proceed. So right now we've done the navigation settings, we've done the brand images. So the next thing we want to do now is the viewer tools. We could just leave the viewer tools this way. So we're going to just leave the viewer tools right here. And custom domains, we've done that already. We've done that settings already. So you could add Google Analytics to your website. Google Analytics is a way of tracking the number of people that visit your website and all that. So all you have to do to create a Google Analytics account. So Google Analytics is very simple to create. Just create an account and get your measurement ID. So you could know how many people are visiting your website. So you have to create a Google Analytics account. So just type Google Analytics on Google, and it's a Google product as well. So it's a free service. So you have to type is Google Analytics, then come to your Google Analytics, try to sign up in Google Analytics. And currently I'm going to look for Google Analytics. So let's look for Google Analytics. So try to sign up. You go to Analytics right now. So having to sign up, you're going to have a dashboard where you get to copy your measurement Google Analytics tracking or measurement ID. So you'll be able to do that. So all you have to do is come to Analytics right here, and having to come to Analytics. This is connected to a page already. This is my current analytics for my personal website. So definitely it's connected to a page already, as you could see. Mine is connected to a bidatech.com, which is my personal website. So I'm going to just go ahead. I'm going to come to the reports, and all you have to do now is to get your what you want to do now is to get your measurement ID, something you're going to use to measure your ID here on. So let's look for that. So right here, we're going to look for my account access management. So we just look for that, and that way you're going to get, what you want to get is to get your measurement ID. So Google Analytics tracking. So you could learn more to see where to get that. Use analytics with your site. So get an analytics property ID. If you don't already have one, find your analytics property ID. So let's see how to find it. How to Okay, so right now this is the implementation guide. So we're going to say for a universal. Okay, for both snippets have the following structure. So let's look for something like that. So we're going to have the property details, property management, and all that. So all you have to do is just to create a Google Analytics account, and you're going to have a way to set it up. But currently, this is connected to one already, and we could actually connect more. Let's try to connect more right now. So we're going to visit the platform home, but I don't want to do much about this Google Analytics. And if you have to do it, just find a way to do it. This is an assignment for you because everything you want to do can be troubleshooted. So what we want to do now is to try to troubleshoot using Google Analytics. So I'm going to say how to get my measurement ID. So you say how to get. So it's going to be get my how to get my measurement ID for Google Analytics. Okay, so in Google Analytics, so we're going to come to, so you say go to admin, click data streams, other data collection and modification. It's just like I will do the assignment for you. So as you can see from here, so this is a way to troubleshoot things you don't understand. You can easily troubleshoot them. So right now you're going to come to, it says click data streams under data collection and modification. So let's go to our admin, and I was in the admin right here in the Google Analytics. So let's go to admin. So let's do that again. So we're going to come to admin, and here in the admin, it says we should look for data streams. You could remember that. It says, okay, let's come back here. Let's come back to the troubleshooting. So okay, undo. So let's come back to the troubleshooting. It says go to admin, click data streams under data collection and modification. So where we are going is data collection and modification. So where do we see that? Data collection and modification. So let's look for that. I'm looking for data connection and modification. Data collection. Yes. So look at it right here. Look at what I'm looking for. This is data connection and modification. So under data collection and modification, what next are we going to do? So it says we should click data streams. Yes. What we want to do is to click data streams. So we're going to click on data streams. This should be an assignment for you actually. So I'm going to click on data streams, and right now in the data streams, what we have to do is to select the web tab. So we're going to select the web tab, click the web data stream you want to use. Yeah. So let's look for that. So how do we do that? So we're going to come to web. As you could see, that's what it's saying. We should come to web. So we should come to web right here. Yes, that's what it says we should do. So we're going to add stream. So let's add stream. So we're going to add stream, and right now we're going to add for web. That's what it means. So we're going to add for web, and right now in most cases yes. So let's do yes. And having to add for web, what we want to do now is to add website URL. So let's add website URL right now. So I'm going to just add www.aipsds.com, aipsds.com. That's your domain, and you're going to name it AAIPSDS. So you're going to name it AAIPSDS. Yeah. So I'm going to just name it that way. And right now, page views, see what the measurements will be, what the measurements you want to look for. So you're going to measure this. So that's what it means. You could add for more. So let's click on add for more, which is right here. So let's add for more. Let's see what we're going to add. File download, form interactions. So you could add all that. So let's add site search. Yes, we're going to add that. So we're going to just remove. Okay, let's just add all those. Then we're going to create and continue. So all we have to do is to click on create and continue right there. So I'm going to click on create and continue. Then we're going to see where takes us to next. And that we have created the measurement ID. So all I have to do is to copy this. So just click on that. So I'm going to copy so I'm going to copy this measurement ID. So right now we have the stream ID and see our measurement ID right here. So we have the stream name AI PSDS. So right now we're going to copy the measurement ID, and that way we'll be able to connect our Google Analytics to our Google site so that you could get measurements. So I'm going to just click on enable. So yes, we're going to have this enabled, and that way we've connected our Google ID. So I'm going to come to announcement, and you could see the Google ID has been connected. So I'm going to come to announcements right now. So the banner is displayed above your site content. Show banner. So you could show banner of announcements, and the banner color could be any color. Then you could type a message. You could say welcome to AA IP. Okay, welcome to AAIPSTS. So let's see what that will be. So I'm going to just leave that and button label of the announcement. So let's see what the announcement will look like. I think it will look like a pop-up. So I would say apply. Okay, contact us. So it's going to be a contact us button label. So we're going to input a contact us. Then we're going to add a link. So add a link. So you could add a link of what that page should be. So you could add a WhatsApp link. Like I said, you could easily connect your WhatsApp to this. So let me just connect my WhatsApp. I'm just going to come to settings. Yeah, I'm going to come to settings. I'm going to come to business tools. Then I'm going to come to profile. And I'm going to come to profile right now. All I have to do is to copy the profile to my personal message on WhatsApp. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to copy that. All I have to do is to come paste it here in my browser. So I'm going to come to my browser. Then you could link the personal banner to like a contact us page, or you could just add your WhatsApp. Let's see what that will be like. So let's add the WhatsApp private link to this, and let's see what that will be like. So I'm going to add HTTP. Yes, and all I have to do now is, so now you could set it visibility. There's a visibility part, so you could set the pop-up. You could set it to your home page only. So let's set it to our home page only, and let's see what that will be. So that will be the last settings, and we made it a blue color from here. So we had a banner color. So we had the show banner toggle on. Then we change the banner color. Then we have the announcements message, which says welcome to AIPSDS. Then we add a button label, which says contact us. A button label which says contact us right here. And the link, that was the name on the button, which is contact us. Then the link is to our WhatsApp. Then we have all this. So let me just have this saved. Yes, so we just have that. And let's see what the announcement looks like. So that's the announcement right here. So see it right here. See it as a pop-up right here. So it's not really a pop-up, it's just a banner, which is also great as well. So we could go on and on. We could just go on and on to publish the website after we've all set everything. So you could actually work on the website. It could be a work in progress. So you could work more. You could work more on it. And right now, that's what we just did. So I'm going to just publish it right now. So I'm going to click on publish to publish. And right now, we'll be able to publish our current page, and this is the previous page. I could see this is the currently published page, and the changes we just made, this is the page right now. So I'm going to just publish right away, so you could see what the changes are. So it gives you a preview of what changes you've made so far, so you could keep working on the website for as long as you could. So you could see we updated the favor icon. We, as you could see from here, look at the list. We updated the favor icon. We added announcements banner. We changed navigation background color. We updated the logo image. We changed the theme color. And that is just the rundown of what we've changed so far. So I'm going to publish this right now. I'm going to click on publish to publish that. And right now we've published our website. So let's see if our AIPSDS.com is going right now. Since we've done the customization. So let's see if that is going right now. It's not going yet. So I'm going to wait for that to go. Before we wrap this up, there's one more thing to do. So you could get your website link. You could get your website link from here. So I want to show you one or two things about the dashboard. So you could get your website link from here. So you want to access your website live, that's where you get the link. So let's click on that. So having to click on this, and you're going to see our link right here. So all we have to do is to copy. Oh, the website is working already. So let's paste it. Let's see what we're going to have right now. So right now we'll be able to access the website from our domain, which is aipsgs.com, and look at the website right here. So the website looks great so far. So we have the website right here, and that's for that. So we'll be able to access the website. We had to copy it from the link panel. So that's how to copy. So we had to copy that from the link panel, and yes, we are good to go. Then you could check the responsive layout. So if you want to check the responsive layout of the website, you're going to click on this to check the responsive layout. So let's click on that. So let's check the responsive layout of the website. And right now, this is the responsive layout. You could see different layout panel. We have the one for phone, we have the one for tablets, we have the one for desktop. So the one for phone is right here. So you could change the layout to the one of phone, and that is it right there. So we could change that. So that's what it looks like on phone. So this is what the website will look like on phone, and this looks great. It looks nothing short of great. This is a very good website. So you could create different website for different brands. So click on the hamburger right there, and you see different pages. You come to your services and look at the services right here. Then you come to your about, then look at the about right here. So this is a very good website, and yeah, we are good to go. So you come to your contacts, and here we have the contact as well. So we have a fully fledged website that we built on Google site, and it looks more professional because we added our domain name and everything, and it looks okay. So this could be used to host like different landing pages and different websites that could suit different brands that don't need a lot of websites, every GOT. It's just something like an information to contact them and all that. Coming back to the website, right now I want to show you how you can add collaborators. So all you have to do is to click on this panel, click on that. So I'm going to click on that, and you could share this website with people. So all you have to do is to get the email, the Gmail of the person that you want to give access to the website. That is maybe the owner or the client you built it for. So I could just type Pilat Creative Studio. So let me just share it with my other Gmail account. So I could share it with my beloved@gmail.com, and you're going to assign a role to the person. So there is where you get to assign a role. Look at it right here. So there's editor currently, so you could check that. So the person could either be an editor or a published viewer, but let's leave it at an editor. That is if you want the person to have access to the website so that they can edit everything they want to edit, but you stay in control because you are the owner, is your own intellectual property. So you could just share it with whoever you want to share it with. So I could notify them. You could click on notify them. Then all you have to do is to share it straight away. So I'm going to just share the website. I'm going to send that, and having to send this to be shared, I'm going to get the email. So let me check my Gmail right now. Let me check my Gmail from my phone, and having to check my Gmail, I'll be able to access that. So let me check my Gmail right here. So this is beloved.gb, and all I have to do is to refresh it, and this is the Google website notification in my Gmail. So the owner will get a Gmail like this: beloved.gb has invited you to edit the following websites. Yes, so it's as simple as that. So this person could open and choose to edit their website the way they want to edit it after you've trained them. So right now, that's how to add a collaborator, and you don't have to add a collaborator if you don't have to. If you don't share it with the owner that they have to come to you before you do anything, so you can make it that way as well. But so far so good. We've created a full website with Google Sites, and we have a good website right here. So right now we've done the website. We've built a website with Google Sites, and this is what we have right now. So we have a fully fledged website, and this is what the website looks like. So we have this, and we have the navigation panel. We have it up here, so you could see that we have the navigation panel up here. Then we have everything looking intact, and this could be used. So you could just click on schedule a call. It takes you to the contact us page, and you could navigate each pages right here, the about us, and this is the about us page right here. So you could create services pages, and this is services pages right here. So we have a fully fledged website, and these are services, and everything is looking great so far. So we have a website, so we could proceed right now, and that way this is what our website looks like. So far so good. We have a website, and the website looks great. So you could do more customization with Google Sites and build different websites. You could build your own personal portfolio on Google Site as well, and have it hosted for free on Google Site. All you have to do is to get a domain name. So you get a domain name on GoDaddy or Namecheap, anywhere you want to get a domain name. So you could get your domain name easily. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.